This is Erica Lopez
and Ty Dickinson from the University of Oklahoma Weather Lab with their weekly regional forecast starting on Friday, November 3rd, 2017.
In this one, we present updates to November outlooks in addition to our normal show. How drastic are changes in the monthly outlooks? Let us begin, and we will answer that shortly.
Below normal temperature odds are enhanced for much of the central and northern parts of the United States, in part due to cold northwesterly flow. Probabilities are highest in the high plains, reaching above 50% in North Dakota and Montana. Above normal probabilities are favored for parts of the southern U.S., especially the southwest, where probabilities are in excess of 60%.
Relatively shorter-term climate teleconnections play a role in influencing the upper air dynamics favorable for above normal temperatures over much of the CONUS in days 8 to 14. Probabilities again are highest near the Four Corners and are above 70%. Below normal probabilities are lower over the U.S. for days 8 to 14 and are only favored in areas bordering Canada and New England. Overall, anomalies are forecast to be relatively small for above normal and below normal.
Moving to precipitation, below normal precipitation probabilities are favored for the central and southern parts of the United States under above normal upper air heights. Counterclockwise flow, in addition to upper air dynamics, tilt odds towards below normal for precipitation in the northwest and the New England regions. Probabilities are highest in the northwest, with chances above 50% in areas along the Pacific coast.
Below normal precipitation chances dominate even more of the CONUS when considering days 8 to 14. Probabilities in the 40s range from the southwest throughout the central and southern plains and north up the east coast and into New England. Probabilities remain tilted towards above normal in the northwest, and chance for lake effect precipitation tilts odds towards above normal in the Great Lakes region. Overall, confidence in these forecasts are below normal due to consistencies between dynamical tools and forecaster intuition.
Shifting to the drought situation now, the drought monitor is mostly the same as last week. Pockets of abnormally dry conditions, bringing short-term drought conditions to grassland areas, continue to pop up in west central Texas. Dry conditions are also moving into the Oklahoma Panhandle. This month, further drought development is likely in western Texas out in the hill country, and also in northeast Texas moving towards the DFW metro. While drought conditions in southwestern Arkansas and eastern Mississippi are forecast to persist, conditions are likely to improve throughout central and northern Arkansas into Missouri.
The updated November outlook did not change much from the outlook issued in mid-October. An overall trough pattern is forecast over west central Canada, which aids in tilting odds towards below normal in the northwest. Overall, much of this outlook is driven by a combination of recent trends in climate teleconnections, such as forecast La Niña winter, especially throughout the south part of the CONUS. Since few changes have been made since the previous update, it can be suggested that the confidence levels are higher for this outlook.
Confidence in the updated November precipitation outlook is also high. Above normal precipitation odds dominate the west, and to a lesser extent the Great Lakes, with most of the rainfall coming early in the month. Below normal precipitation odds are enhanced throughout the south, and these are also at least partially driven by climate teleconnections. Above normal precipitation anomalies are as high as 5 inches, and below normal precipitation anomalies are up to about 2.5 inches.
Once again, this podcast has been brought to you by the University of Oklahoma Weather Lab, a top academic weather and research program in the United States and partner of the Southern Climate Impacts Planning Program. Watch for Forecast Fridays on the Oklahoma Weather Lab channel on YouTube.